Hi, in this video, we're going to talk about the Social Security Administration and the inflation is happening here in the U.S. with your Social Security benefits. Okay, so if you receive monthly income of benefits of Social Security, then this video is for you. Okay, please share this video, please like this video, and check out the description for free money and discounts for clothes and food because you're going to want them, especially after you hear the news that's happening. Okay, now if you guys already heard, we're going to start with the articles, and we know we have 100% real articles. And no, the increase in benefits, which is great news for you guys, is not because of the president. Okay, I'm going to speak about that in a minute. But as you guys already know, my articles are 100% facts. They're 100% real, and we have nothing but true articles from the internet, the news, whatever it is that they already reported, and we're gonna here present it to you as I read along and explain to you what's happening. Okay, so as you guys already know, food prices rise to the highest level in a decade amid labor shortage and supply crisis. You guys already know why the reason that is, right? A lot of people are stuck in traffic in the ports. That means shipment from other countries that are importing goods and services to the U.S. are actually stuck in traffic, and they're having a hard time to actually put it up in the shelves for you. That's why you see a great inflation rate, which means prices in foods, you see in the supermarket, and prices in anything else that we're going to talk about in a minute are increasing. Okay, so I spoke about that in the video before, so we're going to watch that video. Go ahead and watch it. But if you want to stay tuned to more future videos, including food prices and inflation, why they keep going up, and 3 tips to save money on your groceries or save money in your daily spending, make sure you will subscribe and watch my next video because we're going to speak about that after this one, right? I'm going to give you guys 3 tips. We're going to watch hear the article, and I'm going to give you guys more of my own personal tips to show you guys how you can save on groceries, okay? Now, as we begin in this article, it says, what does the largest Social Security COLA increase in 40 years mean for your retirement? If you guys didn't know, and Social Security increase hasn't been increased, so people hasn't seen an increase in. Oh no, people have seen the greatest increase in 40 years. We've seen in 2009 there was an increase about $20, but now in 2021, because of the pandemic and because of this inflation rate that's going up, which means all the prices in food that are going up, that we see another increase in your Social Security benefits. Okay, now we said, why isn't the president involved in actually increasing your Social Security benefits? And that's because of this COLA. Okay, COLA is the cost of living adjustment that we see year through year, from month to month, that we calculate the increase in prices of consumer goods. Okay, so that's what it means. It's not the president passing a new bill. Is already a program in the United States called COLA that actually calculates that percentage. And whenever there's a percentage of going up of inflation rate, that means that they're going to deposit another increase in your Social Security benefits. Okay, that means you're going to get a more money per month if you're receiving Social Security, depending if it goes up. All right. Now, as we read the article here, it says Americans receiving Social Security benefits in 2022 will see the largest increase in their payments in 4 decades. That means 40 years. Okay. Now, we've seen a 5.9%, according to COLA, the cost of living adjustment, announced in mid-October. Okay, now that's an increase that we've been seeing month to month, and we saw it from the difference of September to October. So that means the 5.9 percentage that COLA adjusted of month to month, that consumer goods, which means food or any other stuff that you buy, are increasing in inflation rate, again because the ports are stuck in traffic, and this means you're going to receive a $92 increase in monthly payments. So whatever you're earning, if it's $40, you're going to see a $92 increase on top of that starting 2022. Now, this is good news for people, right? For people that are retired, for people that are receiving Social Security benefits, because you're going to receive more money, right? But also there comes some downers because there's an inflation rate going up, and that means everything's going to cost more, right? So we're going to keep reading it. We're reading this article. It says average monthly benefit or next year, right? Bringing the estimated amount to $1,657. Most people are going to receive in the monthly Social Security benefits. Okay, so if that's one of you, congratulations. Wow, that's a significant increase over the 1.3% COLA that went into effect in January 2021. As we all know, beginning this year, there was a 1.3% increase. Or we didn't know, but now you know that there was a 1.3% increase. Now is actually a 5.9% increase in this portion, right? So we're going to see a $92% increase in monthly, and it's really good news for seniors who rely on Social Security benefits for all the or portion of their income in retirement. It comes with a caveat. Okay, this increase is driven by the steep rise in inflation over the last 12 months, which reduces the buying power of consumers, especially those living on fixed incomes in retirement. Now, like I said, even though you're receiving greater money in monthly benefits, you're also going to have to pay greater amounts of money for the things that we're already paying, which includes food, which includes clothes, which includes rent, which includes electricity, or any other thing that actually gets increased. So, how does inflation factor in? Like, what does it affect the things we usually buy? So, in October, the Department of Labor (DOL) announced that its broader measure of inflation, the Consumer Price Index, rose 5.4% in September from early this year, making the largest annual gain since 2008. Now, in 2009, there was another increase. You guys got like $20, and now guys are gonna get in 2021 a $92 increase. Okay, now we see a difference, greater difference, and this is because of the pandemic, obviously, right? We saw the pandemic obviously increasing prices. Business started shutting down, less food on the table, no jobs. So now people are actually having to pay more for new workers, and people are having to pay more money for the food that's out of stock in shelves, right? Now, again, because of the pandemic, we see shipping containers delaying process, stuck in traffic over there in the sea, trying to get into the ports and importing their goods and services, as I just explained, right? Now, these prices have significantly increased from a year ago. Now, what's the difference? From gas, it was a 42.1%. From used cars, it was a 24.1%. From furniture, it was 11.2%. And appliances, a 7.1%. And meat, fish, poultry, and eggs, a 10.5 through to a 17% of an increase, right? And other consumer goods like shoes, like clothes, like electronics, and everything, anything you can imagine. Now, just imagine it comes from China, right? Now, China's obviously over the seas. It comes in a shipping container. It comes to the port, like I just explained, stuck in traffic. And yes, other things that we buy that the U.S. doesn't make, they import it from other countries. So they get a lot of things from other countries that actually are getting increase of this inflation for the same reason of pandemic, that they can't actually import it on time, right? So everything, the cost of manufacturing, the cost of product, the cost of weight is inflating and it's costing too much, and that's why they're raising the prices over here. And again, like I explained, almost nothing is made in America. Everything's imported from other countries, right? So as a result, most of the Social Security COLA increase will be absorbed by the cost of goods and services and the projected annual increase in Medicare Part B premiums. Now, whoever is receiving Medicare will also rise up. So if you were paying from $148.50 in 2021, it might go to $158.50 in 2022. This is for Medicare Part B premiums, okay? For most retirees, Medicare Part B premium are automatically deducted from the monthly Social Security benefit payments, okay? So yes, you receive your monthly SSI payment per month. Now that amount is going to get deducted, right? So whatever you make, could be 400, it could be 1,600, like I mentioned. That amount of money, that different increase of $10, which is not much compared to your $92 gain, is going to be deducted. Again, that's aside from whatever you make as well. So again, if you want to know how to save money with this increase in inflation, which means increase in food and increase in other services, like I just mentioned, or even clothes, you should check my description down below, because I have links like applications called Ibarra and Rakuten that'll save you not only $10 when you sign up or $30 when you sign up, but when you first use it as well, you can get extra money in discounts and even 15% of a discount on top of any other coupon that you have from the actual store. Not to mention the application Ibarra is for food, mostly for food, so you can actually link it with your Walmart, Amazon, or any other supermarket that you go. You can upload a receipt and get free food and discounts on food, right? Rakuten, you can get more discounts on any other store, like 15%. So make sure you check those out. Both of them could get you discounts on clothes and electronics, but only Ibarra can get you discounts on free food, okay? So make sure you check those out. It's in the description below. But let's continue. As you know, most retirees, the veterans or seniors are receiving Social Security income, and those are the people that are going to get adjusted and benefit from all this price inflation, all this Social Security increase, right? So also keep in mind that higher income taxpayers may be subject to the Medicare income related monthly adjusted amount, the IRMAA. Now, this is amount that you pay in addition to your Part B or Part D Medicare premium if your income is above certain level, right? Again, the price is going to again, the qualification, obviously, for your income of the yearly income is going to rise up again another $10,000. So most people might be in the safe zone to actually not pay the addition, right? So it depends on your income level. So if you want to learn more about it, you can always check out the IRMAA and the worksheet and more information on that, if it benefits you or if it's going to affect you, right? So another thing, what's driving inflation? And as we all know, it's the pandemic that just happened. Everything's slowing down. No businesses, food on the table. Importing of goods and services is delaying the whole process, and people are actually buying in bulk. So people are actually emptying out the shelves in supermarkets, right? Because of the pandemic, right? Now, if disruptions will supply the chain to prove it to be temporary, we could see an ease, but this could result in the Social Security beneficiaries keeping more of the monthly increase in 2022, right? Right. So we hope that actually the inflation goes down, so then we could keep more of our 92 extra dollars. But if it doesn't and inflation stays up, that means we're gonna have to waste more of those $92, right? Again, for gas, that's raising it up for like about 4%, which I mean we're actually paying $4 per gallon, even up to $8 here in California. In one city, that's what I read in an article. So it's a lot of gas that we're actually paying, right? So I mean, those are different ways you can actually save money. Maybe stop paying that much for gas, because I mean it's a lot of money, right? And start investing in something else. Again, I'm gonna give you more apps so you can save on gas if you actually have to drive around. And obviously, you got discounts for food and other clothes down in the description below, right? Now, I have another. Now, as we see right here, there's been a great. Here's a chart that you can see right here. There's a difference of year to year, 2021 to 2020 to 2021, and we see the increase in vegetable oil, in cereals, and dairy, and in meat, right? Super inflation, everything is going up. You can pause the video, check out the graph a little bit. You could go on Twitter and check it out, but it's a real difference that we see of inflation, right? Now, what else affects or who else is affected? Like we said, cola is big enough to have an impact on the overall economy, but mostly people who are receiving social security recipients are disabled veterans, federal retirees, and about 70 million people out of the whole population, right? Which those are people that could be living at home as a senior or just living independent that receiving social security benefits, right? Now these people are going to be affected by this program called cola. Again, like I said, you're going to receive an increase of $92, right? Now, what also is affected by COLA, right? Now, the private pensions also provide a COLA. Now, if the inflation protection is essential to Social Security benefits, the benefit design, it is not so common among traditional private pensions. Benefits paid by most employer plans gradually lose some of their purchasing power over the years, okay? So again, because of the increase of COLA and inflation, the more money you're going to get in Social Security benefits, that means employers are going to have to actually pay more out of their pockets, right? Social Security not only increases retiree checks to compensate for inflation, but then adds the amount to a person's underlying benefit, so it grows with compounding as future COLAs are factored in. Okay, so if you guys already know, CDs will be probably affected by COLA and other private pensions. So if you want again read more about it, you can do a little bit more research, but we're reading more about what's going to affect us as a general economy, right? Can Social Security afford to keep paying COLAs? Now, this is a great question. Proposals have been floated both to increase or trim back COLAs in the context of a border Social Security overhaul. Okay, so now many people were saying that you know what, if we keep paying COLAs at this amount and inflation stays up, that means like by a couple of years afterwards, maybe they're saying right now that they were looking at it from next to looking at getting a trust fund by 1 year to now to 2034. So if it keeps going and inflation stays up by 2034, that means that year Social Security will only be able to pay 78% of scheduled benefits. So that means many people are going to be left out of these benefits. Such a reduction will represent a major hardship for most people who depend on Social Security, even the middle class retirees. So that means middle class might be left out as well, right? So not many people are talking about this in Washington. So this is an issue that has to be addressed immediately. That's what they're saying. But for now, as we know, as inflation stays up, that means we're going to receive $92 of this different increase. And yes, COLA is the one responsible for this, the cost of living adjustment, and not the president. But I mean, if it doesn't go down, that means there's gonna be less money in your pockets. Obviously, you're gonna have to pay for gas. Obviously, you're gonna pay for other stuff like food that are already out of stock in shelves. So, if you want to know more information on how to actually save your money, if you want to know how to actually keep money in your pocket, how to earn more money, how to get discounts on food, clothes, or even on gas, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and check these descriptions down below. And my future video, I'm gonna show you 3 tips on how to actually save money on your groceries and everything else, right? So I'm gonna give you all those tips. And again, if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and we have many more information right here for you guys. And yes, this is the largest Social Security quota increase in 40 years. So what does that mean for your retirement? You're gonna get more money, but again, for sure, spend wisely so you won't have to waste all those $92 you're gonna get next year, starting next year in 2022. Okay. Thanks a lot. Subscribe, hit the like button, and watch my next video. Thanks.